Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Dalsan TV English News. We have a lined up of noteworthy headlines from Somalia covering various aspects including politics, security and healthcare. Let's start with the headlines of the day. Leaders attend inauguration ceremony of Deni in Garowe. Commander of EU Naval Forces Atlanta addresses Houthi attacks in the Red Sea and Ethiopia-Somaliland agreement. Joint forces kill more than 20 Al-Shabaab insurgents in central Somalia. Prime Minister Barre inaugurates renovated Sheikh Zayed Hospital in Mogadishu. And Somali National Army kill Al-Shabaab. National and regional state leaders gathered in Garowe to witness the inauguration ceremony of Puntland President Saeed Abdullahi Deni. President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud and Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre led the federal delegation attending the event. We provide you with insights into this significant political milestone.
Somali President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud has arrived to attend the inauguration ceremony of Puntland President Saeed Abdullahi Deni. Former leaders, politicians, the President of Hirshabelle Ali Goodlawe, Galmudug's Vice President, and Jubaland and Southwest delegations are already in the city. President Hassan Sheikh and Saeed Abdullahi Deni have had a strained relationship recently, with Puntland boycotting the recent meeting of the National Consultative Forums, where significant political decisions were reached. However, Puntland opposed all the decisions made during the forums. Political analysts believe that President Hassan's participation in the inauguration ceremony of the Puntland president indicates a possible reconciliation, allowing the two sides to initiate talks and work towards resolving the long-standing political conflict.
Maanta waa run dagaalka Al-Shabaab aan ku jirnaa. Midnimaan u baahanaa. Waa run dalkanagi ayaa qayb ka mid ah. Waa la qaadanayaa la leeyahay. Midnimaan u baahanaa. Laakiin waxaan rabaa inaan soo qaato xaaladahan iyo duruufaha aan ku sugannahay iyo dadaalka noo yaala weligiis uu jiri jiray. madaxweyne Cabdirashiid Cali Sharmaarka Allah u naxariisto markuu ra'iisul wasaaraha ay 1964 halhayskii uu noo sheegay maxay ahayd bariga gacanna waa ku codaynayna doorasha socotay gacanta kalena dalkan ku difaacayna waa 60 sano ka hor.
Commander of the EU Naval Forces Atlanta Admiral Ignacio Villanueva addressed the ongoing Houthi attacks in the Red Sea and shed light on the recent agreement between Ethiopia and Somaliland during a press conference in Mogadishu. Our reporter has more on this.
In a press conference held in Mogadishu, Admiral Ignacio Villanueva, the Deputy Commander of the European Union Naval Forces Atalanta, provided insights into the ongoing Houthi attacks in the Red Sea and the recent disagreement between Ethiopia and Somalia. The esteemed commander, who is currently operating on the coast of Somalia, emphasized the importance of dialogue and negotiation in resolving the crisis between Ethiopia and Somalia, while affirming that the tension will not impede their operations. When questioned about the handling of the crisis between the two neighboring countries, Admiral Ignacio expressed caution, clarifying that his role as an operations commander limited his involvement to operational matters.
The capabilities needed. So my main focus right now is to bring new capabilities and start working very close with federal government and federal member states. The last 2 months, I am very happy because everything has been working very good, but we need to increase that cooperation in order to be effective. This operation only 2 months ago, and one of the things I want to do first is just to come here, basically to meet personally to the federal government authorities from Somalia and to discuss with them how we can improve and how can we do better our work to provide a better maritime security environment in Somalia. So that's one of the reasons of my trip here. I also wanted to meet the EU, the European Union team. Those are the ones that permanently are here with those links, and we want to discuss how to proceed, and also other international organizations that we are all embedded and we are all related to Atlanta.
He acknowledged the existence of the crisis, but expressed hope that dialogue and consultation would pave the way for resolving the tensions. Admiral Ignacio further reassured that the tension between Ethiopia and Somalia would not significantly impact their operational plan. He emphasized his commitment to the mission at hand, and he reiterated the EU's unwavering support for Somalia's unity, independence and territorial integrity, while expressing optimism that the tensions would be resolved through dialogue and negotiation in due course. Shifting the focus to another critical issue, the Admiral addressed the attacks carried out by Yemeni Houthis on ships transiting the Bab al-Mandab channel. He confirmed that the EU naval forces Atalanta's primary mission was solely focused on the coast of Somalia and did not encompass the Red Sea operation against the Houthis. However, he did mention that a forthcoming EU operation would address the Red Sea threat, allowing him to concentrate more precisely on Somalia's maritime security needs. Operation Atlanta was approved by the Council of the European Union in late 2008. Based on various United Nations resolutions, the operation aimed to establish and implement political, security and defense cooperation. It has played a pivotal role in the cessation and prevention of pirate activities along the coast of Somalia. Initially, Operation Atlanta's primary objective was to monitor waters and safeguard commercial vessels and World Food Programme ships delivering aid to Somalia. Over time, its mandate expanded to include monitoring fishing activities beyond Somali waters, particularly illegal fishing. This enhanced focus on combating illegal fishing aligns with the operation's broader goal of supporting the Somali government in preventing weapons smuggling and illegal fishing off the coast. Its effectiveness in addressing the issues it was designed to tackle has been widely acknowledged, leading experts to consider it a resounding success. As the operation continues beyond this year, it remains committed to its mission of promoting stability, security and prosperity in Somalia's waters. In the face of the Houthi attacks in the Red Sea and the ongoing tensions between Ethiopia and Somalia, Admiral Ignacio Villanueva's remarks shed light on the EU Naval Forces Atalanta's steadfast commitment to its operational objectives.
In a successful operation in central Somalia's Galhariri district, the Somali National Army, supported by local fighters, eliminated more than 20 Al-Shabaab militants. The joint forces destroyed and dismantled the militants' equipment, contributing to ongoing efforts to counter terrorism activities. Our reporter has more on this.
Supported by international partners, conducted an air strike in the central Somali region, killing at least 25 Al-Shabaab militants on Wednesday night. The air strike targeted the group's radio station, a house where leaders of the group were meeting, and the garage where they used it to prepare car bombs in the Galhariri district of the Galgaduud region, according to the Somali army. The airstrike took place hours after the Al-Shabaab militant group attacked military base in Ad village of Somali's Mudug region on Wednesday. The attack involved explosions targeted both government and local militia forces. The Somali National News Agency reported that despite heavy resistance, government forces aided by local militias managed to repel the attack, inflicting substantial losses on the militias. The Somali National News Agency reported that despite heavy resistance, government forces aided by local militias managed to repel the attack, inflicting substantial losses on the militants. However, in the contrasting claim, Al-Shabaab has declared a victory in the morning assault.
Now, moving on to our next story, Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre has inaugurated the renovated Sheikh Zayed Hospital in Mogadishu, representing a significant achievement in Somalia's healthcare sector. The hospital, generously refurbished with funding from the United Arab Emirates (UAE), is poised to provide essential medical services, particularly to vulnerable and displaced communities. Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre officially inaugurated the newly renovated Sheikh Zayed Hospital in Mogadishu on Wednesday, marking a significant milestone in Somalia's healthcare sector. The hospital, which received a generous facelift funded by the United Arab Emirates (UAE), is set to provide essential medical services to the Somali people, particularly the impoverished and displaced communities. With its state-of-the-art facilities, the Sheikh Zayed Hospital boasts 4 cutting-edge operation theatres and 11 specialized wards catering the various medical disciplines. A dedicated team of Emirati and Somali doctors will be staff, ensuring the delivery of high-quality healthcare services. During the inauguration ceremony, Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre expressed profound gratitude to the EAE government and its visionary leadership for their support to Somalia across multiple sectors, including health, education, economy, and security. He commended the hospital's role in alleviating the suffering of the Somali people and enhancing their overall well-being. The renovated facility is poised to play a key role in improving access to quality medical service for the Somali population, contributing to the advancement of the nation's healthcare infrastructure and the overall well-being of its people. Well, that concludes our headlines for today. We will continue to bring you in-depth coverage of each of these stories throughout the broadcast, offering comprehensive insights and updates. Thank you so much for tuning in to Dalsan TV English News, and have a lovely evening.